Hello. Picture this. You've just finished Barbie Horse Trails, and you want to find all of the items, either all the chests, or you want to complete your park catalog. This video will show you how to use my guide. I'm not going to be showing you all of these things in game, but I will show you how you can find it yourself. So, let's go. In the description, there will be a link to this resource. There are lots of things to look at, take your time. And there's also lots of written documentation. There's an FAQ, and this will have things in it I do not cover, but I will guide you through some of these things on the website today. Starting off, most of you probably need to complete your park catalog. So let's figure out what we need in the park catalog. You'll notice there's park catalog items here. And there are also cosmetic items. Those aren't in the park catalog, but that is something that's related. So you click the park catalog, and you notice tags, park catalog, and then below you see all of these entities. So if you're going to check all of these anyway, you can open multiple tabs. You can use this website on mobile. It's harder to open multiple tabs on mobile, but I do still recommend it generally. I find it to be a lot more helpful. So now we have all 4 park catalog things open. I'll explain the sticker thing in a second. So here's the park catalog friends, and you can see everyone listed out. And this is helpful, but it's a bit tedious to read. I like looking at the images. And in your game, you can see how many characters you're missing, because this is what a full park catalog friend list looks like, you know? After you figured that out by just, going through the list, cross-checking, then you can move on to park features. So there's general locations, fast travel spots, and photo spots. Now, if you're thinking about the park features catalog, you might be confused that these are here. If you finish the game, you have all of these, more than likely. These are the ones that are going to be important for you to look through. And again, the images are all here. The same thing goes for the wildlife, except I simplified the view. There are 3 types of each animal, except for these, obviously. And if you want to see which specific ones you're missing, you need to click in, go back, click in, go back. Stickers I included as a park catalog item because you can see them in your journal, and they have a number associated with them. Every other collectible isn't numbered, stickers are. So that's why it is here, but this is what it should all look like. Now you know what park catalog items you're missing. There are 2 ways you can now look at the interactive map. There is no way to get to the map from this area, right? So you can either click maps here, or return to the dashboard, which is a very safe bet, and click interactive map. The dashboard is your friend. If you're lost, go to the dashboard, because it recenters you. And now, the one where I clicked maps, you have to click additionally anyways, so it's the same number of clicks. There's just a different method of getting there. This also explains how to use the map, but I'm just going to show you most of the things I type out here. On mobile, when you open this, it's going to look like this, and it's going to be blocking most of your screen. You can close this by tapping the top left. Let's say we are looking for a hawk. We are looking for the northern hawk. So there are a couple ways we can look for this bird. The most obvious way is, of course, looking at the key and realizing that animals are orange. And we can see most of the colors on already, and we can just hover. That's the sharp-shinned hawk, that's a spotted owl, and this is the northern harrier hawk. If you're normal, you may not know where the hawk is already though, and this would take you a while, but it does work. The second method of this that is a little easier is clicking the top right hamburger menu, or hovering in my case, and going down and unchecking all of the irrelevant categories. It's important to remember which categories you have on. Hovering over things and looking is a whole heck of a lot easier, and you'll find the hawk way faster. The last way you can find something is by clicking the left menu, like I was mentioning earlier, and just looking for the animal here. Animals are at the top of the legend, and it's pretty easy to find a northern harrier hawk. Now you might have noticed something interesting when I clicked just now. When you click multiple things in this left menu, it makes the little pop-up appear. And this is helpful, right? It's helpful, but it's not the best. However, if you zoom in a little, get to an appropriate level that you like, and then click, it pulls you to the pin location. And if we look at the northern harrier hawk again, it pulls you to it more dramatically and it's easier to notice. We know that it spawns here on the map, but you want to see it in-game. You don't want to miss it. Maybe you're there in-game and it's not showing up. And the first thing I'd recommend, if an animal isn't showing up and you're there at the right time of day, is to just exit out of the game and reload it. Like go to the main menu and come back. That just makes animals spawn again sometimes. If it doesn't work, try again. But if you want to see an image of this in-game, click the pin icon and you see the northern harrier hawk. Sometimes images take a while to load, like some of the blank wiki pages just have the images on them. If it takes a while to show up, that's normal, just wait or refresh the page. When you refresh the page, your groups do reset though to default, so now we can see the image in game, and that is very, very helpful. But let's say you're skipping past this video a little bit and you click the blue text, the title. Well, when you do that, it opens it up in a new tab. And this is cool, but it just replaced your map tab. What the heck? So go back. This sometimes refreshes my page. I think it does it more on mobile. We really don't want that to happen. We kind of just want this view most of the time, because you can get the rough idea of where it is just from this. You do have the option of opening this in a new tab if you want. I just middle click on PC. Mobile, you long press, you do the things. But let's say you want to look at chests now, and only chests. So, you're looking, but you want to see a list of them. You want to see that list you had earlier. And you want to zoom in and stuff. You don't want to have to click on each pin, you want to go back. Well, I guess you see the answer now, but on some of the wiki pages it's hard to see that there is an X in the top, right? If you hit close, you get your list back. And now, if you scroll down, you can see all of the chests. If you just want to navigate the interactive map and figure out what you're missing from the park catalog, this is all you need. Stop watching the video now, go back to your game, and keep playing. I will show you some more ways you can navigate the wiki side of this website if you want, and I will explain some of them. Let's say we're looking at the Manzanita Bluff chest number 4. And we're looking, and we see, oh, you get tokens, food, and a sticker, and a Barbie shirt. Well, hey, you want to get all the Barbie shirts, she needs all the shirts. So, you decide you want to click this. You're going to open it in a new tab, because you don't want to close the map, and you're going to look. You're seeing that, and yeah, okay, this is a close-up of everything. Let's just see how many shirts you already have, or how many shirts there are total. So you just scroll down, alright, yep, there's only one missing blank. Let's say I'm missing a bunch of shirts. There are a few ways you can find where all the shirts are specifically. You can click the tag below the title to find things. This will be by far your most consistent way of navigating the site, because the tags I put on there will always be below the title. And if you click that, wow, you're going to see Archaeology 101, you're going to see Chest, and you're going to see General Store. I'm just picking these as examples. There are multiple pages. So Archaeology 101, okay, this is interesting. You scroll down, and there we go. You get that as a quest reward for Archaeology 101. Alright, this is the Fernbrush Grove chest number 5. Alright, that's cool. This one has the location in-game, actually, so that's neat. Not even on the interactive map. And yep, you do get a Barbie shirt from here. And let's see the General Store. Alright. Barbie shirt. Wow. And then you scroll down more, and oh my gosh, there's a nighttime stock, and then there's another shirt. Okay, that's cool. And that's where this is. This is the most consistent way to navigate, but let's say you actually read this and you realize, check out the Barbie shirt tag to find where you received this item. Boom. Like I said, this only works on the collectibles thing where I actually put the tag in the description. Click on the blue text and you get where you need to go. That's what I say. I will show you one other way you can navigate, so let's go to the dashboard. And I really don't recommend navigating this through the left-hand menu because the names on here will be different when you're looking at it. I lost premium, so that's gonna say notes, that's gonna say creatures, that's just gonna say locations, things like that. So I would just recommend you use the quick links because they're very, very helpful. But let's say you already used all the quick links, right? You are looking for something more. You are like, I really, really, really just want to know where the horse saddles are. You know, I've been playing the game. I've not even finished the game yet, but I want to know where all the horse saddles are. You can just go to the search bar in the top left. You can type in horse. And that pops up a lot of things. That's kind of confusing. So you type in saddle. And there you go. So there's the tag. And then there is the object. You can tell it's an object because there's a photo next to it. Alright? If it has a photo, it's an object / like an item. But if it's just blank, if it has that weird icon on it, it's a tag. The tags connect everything. The object menus tell you about that item. So, this tells you about it. It tells you there are 14 of them, and it shows you the picture. And the tags tell you where you can find everything, what connects it. Now there are more tags than just the ones connecting the collectibles. If we go back to the dashboard, we can see there are quests. And if we click a quest, let's do meteor shower. There are a lot of things we can note here. Let's look at the tags. It's tagged with night, side quest, quest 4, Manzanita Bluff, Stella, tokens, saddle pad, packet points. So this tells you this quest can only be done at night. It's a side quest. It's the 4th quest in the chain. It takes place in Manzanita Bluff. It's given by Stella. It gives you tokens as a reward and a saddle pad as a reward. And it's worth 100 packet points, which you need packet points for the 2,000 point quest near the end. So, I mean, let's look into that, the packet point thing. That's interesting. Alright, so this tells you where there are 100 packet points. But that's interesting. There's also just a packet point thing. So let's click on that. It tells you what things are worth the most packet points. My point in showing you all of this is that tags are the most useful part of navigating the wiki. Go back to the dashboard if you're very lost, but aside from that, you could just hop from page to page to related page with these tags. I just want to reiterate, check out the FAQ if you need more help. I think I covered most things, but like I explained some technical game problem solutions I did. I got my friends to help test this out for me and they made the site look a lot better. And when you look at the website, there will be a link to this video tutorial again, so you can always find this if you're lost. Thank you and have a great day.